This is our very first Tesla Model 3 long-range all-wheel drive, just coming to stock, 2020 69 registration with only 5,000 miles on. Today we're live pricing at 47,572. This is a stunning car. It's very modern, very futuristic. Being the long range, it gives you approximately 100 miles more on the range than the standard range plus. So it is worth having the long range version. You also get a few of the extras, which I'll go through with you right now. First and foremost, you'll notice that it's got a lovely pearlescent metallic white on this one. You've got the aerodynamic wheels on it as well, so aerodynamically it saves you more miles, and the wind flows nicely around the full car. It's Tesla, and Tesla being electric cars, remember, so things like front grills on a BMW 5 Series or a 3 Series or a Merc, there is no grills as such because it doesn't need air intake. The whole car's designed so air flows over, under and around it, giving you the optimum miles per gallon. But what a cool looking car. Remember, when you're buying a Tesla, you're buying it because it's electric, it's green, and you're getting the ultra low running cost. But Tesla from the offset, from the outside, with the Model S and everything else, they look very slick, but everything's designed for a purpose. Even the nose cone, the way the windows flow, the back end, everything about it. Even the headlights, everything's conjoined in a way where air just flows smoothly around everything. The wheels, I know I mentioned it just very quickly there about the aerodynamic wheels. Now behind the wheel trims, you've also got another set of wheels as well, just so you know. Now, you can choose literally which wheels you want, and that's something you can decide, but how easy is that? So they'll look good as they are. If you want to use the alloy wheels a few months down the road and take the fascias off, you can do so, and it'll change the way the car looks again. Little things, even the design of the mirrors, very, very slick. I love the smooth, flushed handles on the Teslas. And these are your keys. See this credit card looking Tesla keys? That's your actual car key. Now again, they're very sensitive with apps as well, so you can have it on your phone, on your iPhone, or Samsung, or whatever you may have. You can lock and unlock it and check the range and do a lot more just from the phone apps itself. But if you just hover your key over there, that unlocks it and that opens it up, which is amazing because if we look a bit closer, you'll see there's cameras all the way around the car. So the camera built in there, so the camera built in here, so there's cameras built in all the way around the vehicle. But please, suitably, you've got the lovely high-tech Tesla interior. Everything is very simple, but technology is state-of-the-art, starting with the Google Maps, and I'll go through some more features on it because it's different level. I mean, we have some very nice modern cars in here, but the Teslas have got this correct with the whole sort of modern feel, even the nice matte wood finish there. Everything's very simplistic, so it is very simple, but it's still got full of gadget and gizmos, little things like electric seats, adjustments, but then you've got that round button there, which is also electric lumbar support, so you can pump in a bit more support around your back. You have got pieces of Alcantara around the door cards, again to give more of a luxury feel to it all. The Model 3 kick plate as you get in. This one has got the double front and rear panoramic roofs. It's got a full glass screen, which I'll show you from the inside because you can see almost a full view of the outside. It's brilliant. Leg space is awesome. Now let me get in before you do, because remember, these are electric cars. So unlike your normal petrol cars, 3 Series, 5 Series, E-classes and the rest of them, we have the tunnel in the middle, so most people will have to sit like this. But this one has no tunnel, with it being electric vehicles, so the battery's flat at the bottom of the car. So normally where you got a bulge here, on this one you don't have that problem. So you can seat 3 people in here, no problems at all. Very comfortable, lots of headroom, leg room, and everything else that you'd expect. But it feels quality, the leather, the door cards, they've got a nice spongy feel to them, but they don't feel plasticky, and they certainly don't feel cheap. So it is very simple, but still luxury in mind, and comfort as well. Because, I mean, if you can zoom in quickly, come in here and have a look at this. So if I was a passenger in this car, this is what I see: glass, glass, glass all the way around. So the view is absolutely, it's tremendous. And I mean, bonkers. So lots of space. You have got coupe styling, so they are frameless doors again. Charging point. So everything's touch sensitive in here. So literally you touch it and then it'll just come up by itself. And it plugs in there, dead easy. In here you've got the boot space. Now the way the boots lift on these, it gives you so much headroom, Because most saloon type cars with a boot lid, with it open up just here, you almost have a very small gateway to get things in and out when you're bending over too much and trying to not hit your head. But if you look at this one here, it lifts in a way where it gives you all this area literally to get close to it and to grab and get what you want, which is a nice little feature. And remember, it's an electric car, so normally where the boot, the bonnet on the front would have an engine underneath it, this has what we call a fruit. It's like a front boot, they call it, and it's brilliant. So it's just enough space to put a bit more luggage in there, shopping, and whatever else you want. The real thing with this one is long range, 348 miles range on this one. It is all-wheel drive, but then this is where it all starts. I'd like you to go on the passenger seat because I think it's important to show you this. So, a couple of things. If you look at that door handle there's a little button right at the top. Now I've got the same here on this side. So if we come over here again, if I press this, they have electronic door releases. So you press that, electronic, the door opens and I get out. Now Peter will ask what happens if the battery dies and whatnot. So they have got manual override. We can lift it and the door also opens. Now if you look here, it's very, very simple. I use the word simple because I think that's the only word I could choose to use on a car like this. But these two is all you need, and that is it. Because anything you do here, everything is based off this, and you use this just to control again a bit more. I don't know where to start. I don't know, because the car's got that much. I don't want to sit here for the next 10 minutes and go through it all because there is that much on it. So first of all, as long as the keys are in there around this area, that's where the hotspot is, the car's fired up. You're ready to go. Here, this is all touchscreen. Dead easy to use. You got your lights, you got your locks, whatever you fancy, the Google Maps, the heated seats, even the fans. So see these fans here, the heating control's just behind there, all the way across, even right over to the driver's side. And it's a long sweeping air cooler. So if you look at this here, you can literally choose where you want the air to go, up, down, even this side. You can choose where you want it to go. It is that amazing. Air conditioning. If you want the blowers to go really fast, you can hear it coming on. Go really slow, you decide. And that is so nice. It's just because everything's touchscreen, it's so easy to use. Boom, back to Google Maps. Now it took me about 5 minutes to work out how do you open this glove box, and it did take me 5 minutes to work this out because I thought there's gotta be a button somewhere. I was tapping around. Again, everything's on here. So if you go on the car, if you look down here, you press this one. Boop. So everything's just about. It is utter class. These are nice, soft touching openings here. Little cubby holes. Now, when they first came out, they used to have a charger in here with a little adapters we used to plug it into, but then now they are literally just mats. But again, it's taking everyone in consideration, and there's space for 2 full-size phones, and whilst you're driving, it's charging. It has voice activation, obviously. Cup holders, center armrest with a little bit of tray, more 12-volt sockets in there, USB sockets. But it's this which is most important. Your music is all again on here. You choose what you want. There's so many different features. There's Spotify built in as standard. I mean, this is like, it's like being on a state-of-the-art laptop, really. You've then got, like I said, all the display options. Now, another big thing on this particular car, which is costing £6,800, it's got the full self-driving visualization preview. So they come standard with autopilot, but because of legislations and rules and regulations depending on which country you're in, they haven't fully laid it all out. Now as time goes on, updates will be available, but this car has got the upgraded full self-driving visualization. The car drives itself. It is fully autonomous, the vehicle. Now as time goes on, you can use that because the upgrades will be available. But that's there. You got navigation. You can pick and choose what you want. Voice, no voice. It is literally like using an Android. The driving, it's all there. You got standard, chill. You can comfort, sport. You can pick different settings, whatever you want. Quick controls, those are a good one. So you got your headlights, side lights, or automatic headlights, front fog lights and rear fog lights. Mirrors. Check this out. So see the mirrors there. I press the mirrors and I press the right one. I now use these. So if you look over here, as in look at me doing this, so if I go up, it knocks the mirrors up. If I knock it down, it knocks, and if that's to go left or right. So it is completely, what's this? So I use this to control that, and that's the same idea on everything. So if I come out of this and I go on the steering wheel, again, if I use this, the steering wheel goes up. If I go down, it goes down. If I go that way, it brings it out. If I go that way, it goes in. So it gives you the most comfortable driving position that you want, and you can get it almost near perfect because it's all digital electronic, and it's perfect. So you can do all that there. Heated windscreens front and rear, the heated seats, you can see a self-explanatory just there. But it has it's worlds apart from what I've seen in other cars, because genuinely that's what it is. Even when you press the 36 there, tells you how many miles are left on the range. Your lights are on. When you flash the indicators, remember there's no dials here, there's no rev counters here. So your speedo's there, your indicators there, everything's just there. So it's very, very different. I mean, very different. But I think in years to come, that's what a lot of the cars are going to go like this. I think the car's a brilliant car. I think somebody that wants an electric car wants the range to be the best possible. I mean, 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. That's tremendous. Leg room, headroom, simple but yet high tech. And I mean high tech. Awesome car, and I mean an awesome car. It takes a lot to get used to it, and I mean it. I only showed you a fraction, and I mean a fraction of what the car actually does, because I don't think you want to be sitting there listening to me talk for the next 25 minutes. But I think I might do a second video just to go through some of the infotainment system in that car. Is unbelievable. I mean, it's got things like games on there. So if you are stationary and you're killing a bit of time, you can play games on there using the steering wheel, which is, I've never seen that before. There's Netflix on there. There's all sorts. But you know what? Tesla have come to the market. They know what they're doing. They've built a beautiful car with a great motor with electric range on it, and it's all-wheel drive, so it does give you traction and sort of practicality and all the bits that you'd need from a car like this. It is a 2020 69 plate in the pearlescent white, and it is a tremendous car. It's very new, so if I haven't made any mistakes, I apologise now. Ask me any questions you want over the phone, by text or WhatsApp. I'm very happy to find the answers for you if I don't know them myself, because I haven't had many as a genuine answer. But by God, this is a brilliant, brilliant car. And someone that wants one, it doesn't get much better. My name's Joe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.